Vice President Kamala Harris gave her first speech as the Democratic nominee for president, accepting her party's nomination 1 month after President Joe Biden announced that he would no longer seek re-election. During the Democratic National Convention, President Biden threw his full support for Harris, along with past presidents Barack Obama, Bill Clinton, and other high-profile Democrats. WENY's Renata Stiehl has been watching it all and joins us live from the DNC in Chicago tonight. Renata.
Good evening, Nick, from the convention floor here at the United Center, where night 4 of the Democratic National Convention just ended. Vice President Kamala Harris accepting her party's nomination, addressing the delegates here, also speaking to voters at home directly. Now, she touched upon her time as an attorney and attorney general, saying while she was a lawyer, she represented the people. Kamala Harris for the people, and that is the perspective she wants to bring forward if she is elected president. Now, a theme that has kind of emerged just in the past month or so since President Joe Biden dropped out of the race last month is not going back. There was a lot of chanting of not going back, while she highlighted some of former President Donald Trump's policies that she says will hurt the middle-class American people if he is put back in power. She touched on reproductive health care for women and families. She did touch on immigration. She talked about the war in Ukraine, and she also touched on the war between Israel and Hamas, saying that Israel needs to be able to defend itself, but Palestinian people also need the right to make choices for themselves. It's something that she's been really pressed on through the protests that are happening here at the DNC. Still a lot of activity going on here. We had that balloon drop. There's still some confetti in the air falling down to the floor here. People just jubilant, happy. The energy here tonight was just absolutely wild as they welcomed the first woman of color as the Democratic nominee for president here in Chicago. We want to thank everyone for joining us for our live coverage throughout the week from our Lilly Broadcasting Washington Bureau and myself. Nick, I'm going to send it back to you, but reporting live from Chicago, Renata Stiehl, WENY News.